Namaskaram Ornob and Namaskaram to my fellow panelists. It can be treated as a religious book, it can be treated as a literary work, but it falls under the huge umbrella of Sanatana Dharma, which is Hinduism. Very quickly, Ornob, for the last few months, maybe the last year, even the Honorable Prime Minister mentioned, and many other intellectuals have mentioned about decolonizing our minds. We need to get out of the colonial period. I would say get 600 years before that and try to get off that Mughal rule period, because it was during that period when most libraries and manuscripts were burnt across the country, be it Nalanda, Takshashila.
Well said.
Where we have Shuta Prakashika, Bhumau, Yenadau, Parirakshita. So this concept of burning the books itself is a Western thought, one or not. Second point, the Western people who came to invade the country burnt our libraries and thought they could beat themselves up saying that we have won the war because they believed that the knowledge lied in the books. I would say I will give a few copies for them to burn. Let them be happy, because Ramcharitmanas is not there in the book. It is there in my mind. It is there in my heart. So the verses of Vishnu Sahasranamam, be it Ramayana, Mahabharatam, is in my heart. So how many ever books you burn, you're not going to achieve your purpose. One. Second thing, people need to understand the beauty of reading a poetry, because most of them who read may have obtained fake certificates in education. I am not. I am a student of Pilani. I am a student of the Indian Institute of Science. I can talk from the Vedic perspective. Here I give you. When you read a piece of poetry, learn to appreciate the similes and the metaphors in it. When I say that a person who's walking in front of me is like a pumpkin, next day I cannot end up using the person for my sambar that I use for my idli. So you need to understand to strip off the extra elements of poetry. Third, who utters the statement? He says, Dol Gavar Sudra Pashunari Sakal Tadana Ke Adhikari. He uses this verse and says that the entire book has to be burnt. This is a verse uttered by the Ocean King to Rama. Ocean King himself was corrupt. He did not come even after 3 days of fasting of Rama. One. So this is not a commandment which is found in most of the Western holy books. It is a biography where one character says it. So if you're going to malign the whole book for what the character says, that's going to be idiosyncrasy. And the last point, Ornob. Here he says, Dol Gavar Sudra Pashunari. The word Sudra indicates all men. Janma Jayate Shudraha, says Shastram. Every man who's born on this world is Shudra. So it's not a word that is to be condemned or ridiculed. Second, Nari, all the women. Pashu, all the animals. So it is similar to Sura Nara Khagago Bhogi Gandharva Daityehi, which comes in Vishnu Sahasranamam. So I don't feel, I think there should be a big debate or probably a course or not through Republic TV to enlighten these highly intellectual political class about the literary works that we have.
I am indeed very, I must say, Dushyant,
end up commenting anything.
Dushyant, I must say that first of all I am grateful to you, because
Pashyami tejo nibidatara kala yavali lobhaniyam. Lines of Narayaniyam are better felt than expressed. Deshikadaya now brings you a grand multimedia dance production on the magnum opus of Bhattadri, which is Sriman Narayaniyam. Choreography by the inimitable Srimati Anita Guha. Music by the renowned Dr. Rajkumar Bharati. Soundscape design by the brilliant Sri Sai Shravanam. Concept and narration by my humble self. Title sponsor, Apollo Hospitals. Event sponsor, Tata Sons. Associate sponsor, Nine Stars Technologies. Co-sponsor, Shriram Properties. Stay tuned for a great Pashyami. 18th February at the Chaudhaya Memorial Hall, Bengaluru. 25th February at the Naradagana Sabha, Chennai. To buy your tickets, please visit www.deshikadaya.org/agrepashyami. Grab your tickets soon.